Hello guys, good morning, what's up? It is Olivia, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing my makeup and asking for your feedback. I have a lot of specific questions and like kind of an update for you guys, but I didn't just want to sit here and spew my nonsense at the camera. So we're gonna actually do something with our hands today while we chat about what's going on, not just personally in my life, but in terms of the channel. And that's now redundant, so let's just get started. I'll try and say what products I'm using, but I tend to be bad at that, and so they'll all be in the description for you guys. So as far as content on here goes, I just need some constructive criticism, like general thoughts, what you're seeing, do you like what you're seeing? Not necessarily video suggestions, because I have a list of things that like I want to do. I have a list of video ideas that just need to be fleshed out, but I am curious, am I doing anything that you definitely don't want to see? Like if you say no books, then I guess you're kind of SOL, like that's what I want to talk about now because I'm very into reading. This is the Milk Hydrograph primer, and I will say I don't want to say never because I care a little bit, but in terms of like fashion and general makeup videos, other than like this, I don't give a shit anymore. Like, and it's kind of been super liberating to not care about style and like being able to find a niche that doesn't put me in that box, because I feel like a lot of women on the internet feel like they need to talk about fashion. You don't. It's not important to me, at least. If it's important to you, that's totally valid and fine, but I don't care anymore. I really don't. It's just not my bag. It's something that I used to place a lot of value in, and then when I was like, why do I give a fuck, and just kind of questioning all of that, I feel very free. So that's where I stand on that. So I probably won't do that, but I do enjoy occasionally putting together fun outfits. But the thing about me is I dress very comfortably. That's my style. Like I wear jeans and t-shirts, like that's the extent of it. And I wear a lot of the color yellow. That's kind of where I'm at, but I was talking to my friend on Instagram the other day, asking for suggestions on there. You can follow me at Olivia's Awkward for like regular stuff. And she was like, oh, I want to see a lookbook. And I was like, well, I don't really do that, but I am going to Walt Disney World at the end of May. So maybe I can do something for that, because I do tend to like, because I will be photographed, and I care, like I said, I care a little bit. And so I might do a lookbook for that, and I might do it there. I did do one in January about like, and I did wear those outfits to the park. I just think it would be better if I filmed it in the parks. I don't know, but maybe I'll do a pack with me type video. So the first question is, how does a pack with me for Walt Disney World and how does a lookbook for Walt Disney World sound, to make it a bit more concise and understandable for you guys? This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation in the color Light 45W. I'll give you a brief list of like couple of videos that are upcoming that I'm shooting today. One of them is in relation to Disney, because I noticed that you guys liked those videos as they were coming out. They did pretty well. I'll do my definitive ranking of, in my opinion, the Disney parks, or the domestic parks. I haven't been to an international park, so I will rank them. And then the other one I'm filming today is books I DNF'd, which stands for did not finish, and I'll talk about those because I've got quite a few that need to be donated. They're just taking up space in my place, but I wanted to talk about them before, and not in a negative like this book sucks kind of way, but just give some like general feedback about why I didn't like them or why they weren't for me. Because saying a book is bad is reductive, because you have to be specific, because just saying it was bad and I didn't enjoy it doesn't tell people why. Maybe like I didn't finish a true crime book because I don't like true crime, but someone's like, oh my god, I love true crime, and that's a great book for them. So that's where I stand on that. But yeah, those are the two videos I'm shooting today. And then I need to flesh out and work on like an actual shot list, because I want to make the next few visually like stimulating. A how to get into reading video. What's the difference between YA, which is young adult, and new adult books. And then a silly one that I might just make a TikTok for, but I can't decide if I want to take the time to do that, because TikToks take a very long time to shoot, which is characters I base my personality on. But I might make that a YouTube video, because I tend to be very long-winded, which is why I chose this platform over the others. That's where I'm currently sitting at. I think I have a couple more. I have a few more book ideas that I still haven't fully like gotten to like what the video is about. It's just kind of a rough idea, but I'll flip-flop back to Disney, because I think those are the two things I want to make content about. Disney content is hard for me to do now because I've found the community in Disney to be kind of repugnant, frankly. The people are rude, they're way too intense. It's become something that I don't want to be a part of, but I still love Disney and I will continue to enjoy it my way, which I guess you could argue that maybe that's why I should make videos about it, so that there's this like air of like, hey, knock it off. I don't know, Disney's kind of weird right now, especially with the whole park situation and the fact that Disneyland, as of right now, is still closed and you have to be a California resident when it first opens to get in. My whole family will be vaccinated by the time, like fully vaccinated by the time we go in May, which is very exciting. This is the Anastasia brow definer in the color soft brown. The question is, what kind of videos do you want to see, or do you want me to film while I'm in Disney? I don't want to do just like general vlogs like I did last time, because once you've seen one of those, you've seen them all. They're very similar. So I want to do more specific Disney content. Like, for example, there is an Epcot festival going on. Epcot is one of my favorite parks, and I want to do one about the food at the Flower and Garden. And I don't know what else I want to do specifically for each of the parks. We have a couple of reservations, so maybe I just really like Disney food videos. That's what it comes down to. I don't know why. The food's not even amazing. It's just fun. I might just do a couple for like specific restaurants that we're going to. I think the food video might just be my best bet. And maybe, cause like, you've been on one ride, you've seen me ride the rides, like you've seen them all. Plus, I don't know, it's a lot of work to film your whole day at the parks. Like, it's exhausting, like even more exhausting than walking the 12 miles a day that you walk in a Disney park. But yeah, I think that's a decent enough amount of content. If I did like, eat this in Magic Kingdom, eat this at the Flower and Garden Festival, good luck finding food in Hollywood Studios. It's not all terrible. Like Woody's Lunchbox is good. And then Animal Kingdom has some of the best freaking food. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Setting Powder. I use it as eyeshadow sometimes because I don't always feel like doing full eyeshadow. In fact, I never feel like doing full eyeshadow. So something I'm currently reading right now. My life really is straddled between Disney and books. Like, that's the extent of it. That's all I care about. That's all I ever want to talk about. I don't give a fuck about literally anything else. Nothing else excites me. Anyway, I am currently reading this book I talked about in my last video, Fable by Adrienne Young. The reason why I've straddled between Disney and books with this one specifically is that the plot is very similar to the original plot that William Turner was supposed to follow, or at least in the second one, where he wants to find his dad, and that's what Fable's trying to do, is find her dad, who left her abandoned on an island. It's piratey, but it's not like Pirates of the Caribbean piratey. I haven't gotten to the fantasy element yet, so. Which, you know, after watching the first three for the 100th time with my mother on a rainy Saturday, I was like, I want to read a pirate book. So I picked those up. And like I said, Reese Witherspoon on my shit list. Get this off of my beautiful book cover. Like, hold on, I've got the sequel here too, because I was watching Easy Cat's review and he said that you definitely need both at the same time, because it, like, the last act of the book is unfinished according to him. I reserve judgment on the whole story until I finish the book, but yeah, that's gorgeous. Wait, that's not lined up. This is a gorgeous duology. They will be displayed on my shelf like this. What? Like, what? Who decided that? Genius. But then, of course, Reese's book club sticker just, you know, ruins it. About 100 or so pages into that book, and it's a little slow paced, and it's only like 350, 360 pages, so we shall see how I feel about it. But I'll definitely read both because I bought both. Now I'm gonna do eyeliner. I'm gonna shut up for a second. This is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Clean Mascara. This is the only mascara I have ever found that does not smudge onto my brow bone. A+ CoverGirl, thanks for being cruelty-free and vegan from now on, so I can actually buy you. Actually, you know what? I am gonna chat about my Disney trip because I'm actually pretty excited. I know I went in January, and that was a fun trip with just me and my sister. We stayed at the Pop Century, which I have wanted to stay at for a very long time because, like I said, or I don't think I've ever mentioned how much I actually love the 60s and the 70s. It's so kitschy, it's so tacky, it's so Eisner-y. If you know what I mean when I say that, then yeah. And now we are going with my family, and I'm not paying for it this time, except for I paid for my annual pass, and I'll probably pay for like my own souvenirs and stuff. But we are staying at the Swan, which is over in that Epcot area. So getting into Epcot becomes walking distance, which is nice. I wish that you could still freely like I'm like excited for everyone to like not need a park pass. Although I don't know if they'll ever do away with that, frankly. I miss being able to just like be like, oh, we're staying on property and we're staying right by Epcot. Let's walk into Epcot. And now we'll probably need a park pass to get in, which is fine. It's literally fine. Doesn't really matter. Guess which character I base my life on. But yeah, that's exciting. I'm super excited for Flower and Garden because the first time I went to Flower and Garden was one of the first times I went to Walt Disney World as an adult. And so I found it super overwhelming. I'm very easily overwhelmed. So I wanted to experience Epcot as Epcot, but also there was a festival and like we only had one day in Epcot. So it was like do everything. And I actually, because I wanted to do everything, I couldn't take in what was happening. So yeah, I'm excited to actually get to experience Flower and Garden. Magic Kingdom is Magic Kingdom, you know, like I'm actually really excited to see all of the new 50th anniversary decorations that are going on the castle. Cause people are saying that it looks like Christmas tree and I'm like, I don't really care because I think the new castle's super pretty with the pink and the blue. I'm excited to see Epcot's new, or the like Spaceship Earth is getting a new color scheme. It won't have it when we're there, but they're changing the color scheme like permanently after the 50th. So I think that'll be cool to see. And then I think they're doing, I don't know, I'm trying to think of what else I'm excited for. Just Animal Kingdom in general. I love Animal Kingdom. I think it's a gorgeous park. It's, people sleep on it constantly and they shouldn't. It's amazing. I wish Rivers of Light would come back, but they're not doing any nighttime spectaculars and people didn't like Rivers of Light, which is fine. I liked it. I thought it was good, but I'm also not the general public. Hollywood Studios, I think I'm just excited for grilled cheese, frankly, at Woody's Lunchbox. Okay, so Tom Brady obviously won the Super Bowl with the Falcons, and in case you didn't know or you're new here, hi, I'm from Boston. I like Boston sports occasionally. So Tom Brady, as you know, Super Bowl winner, blah, 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 goes to Disney again, and they had him try the blue and green milk. This is so stupid. They had him try the blue and green milk, and he's just such a robot. He goes, it's the blue milk for me.
Yeah, it's the blue milk for me.
And I was like, what even is he? That's enough chatting for me. My minimal makeup is done. I'm gonna film 2 more videos today. Let me know what you wanna see from me in the future. Let me know how you feel about the specifics of Disney videos that I mentioned, so I'll mention them again here. Food from Flower and Garden, whether it be vegan, vegetarian, or everything. You know, food videos for each specific park. Or is there any like specific ride or restaurant you want me to make a video about? I kind of want to make a video about my personal favorite restaurant on property in Animal Kingdom, which is Satuli Canteen. It's in Pandora. It's like the best food on Disney property I've ever had, next to Red Rose Tavern in Disneyland. I love that one. Or wait, no, what's my favorite restaurant in Disneyland? It's not Blue Bayou, although I do love Blue Bayou. It's just really expensive. What is my favorite? See, these are all videos I could make, but I like to make them in the parks, or I would love to make them in the parks, and I will make a Disneyland video when I get my ass out to California again. That won't be for a while. That is it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave all constructive criticism, comments, questions, concerns, video suggestions that aren't fashion beauty in that box. And I will see you guys next week with my Disney video. So yeah, have a great day, guys. Bye.